The Xbox Series X will be released in less than a year from now, but it looks like it may have a serious problem that Microsoft needs to take care of. Here we go, back at it yet again with another video. G'day guys, I'm Champ Chong, and today I'm not silent. I'm actually going to be speaking because, well, I have to talk in videos to actually be able to do the videos. But anyway, if you guys do end up enjoying today's video, make sure you just gently click that like button. No, don't smack it, just gently click it, and if you do that, you may win a prize like, oh, here we go, this banana that probably has like a couple days left to it. I'm not sure, but I might eat this later on. Anyway, let's get into the gaming news because we have quite a lot of stuff to get to in today's video, and it's got to do with Xbox. This entire video, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about Xbox, and the first one being that I read this article earlier today, and check this out. It looks like the Xbox Series X may have a serious problem that I didn't actually even think about until now. So this article was published over on Game Rant, and you can see it states the obvious: the Xbox Series X has a major problem. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a major problem at this point in time, but what they're talking about is the airflow of the console and how the fans will work. So basically what they touch on here is that it will be collecting a lot of dust because the way that the console's fan is at the top of the console if you do have it vertically, which is the way they are advertising this console. And by the way, if you don't already know, the console, the Xbox Series X, it doesn't actually have to be up vertically. It can be laid flat, it can be horizontal, so that's not too much of an issue, but it can cause an issue because that looks like it's its main fan. So here's what the article says regarding the issue. They state, the primary issue with the new Xbox Series X is that it does not take a lot of eyeballing to understand that this box is not going to sit in certain entertainment stands and setups without some strange choices. The Xbox Series X was designed to avoid airflow problems as the fans are positioned to ventilate out of the top of the console. Microsoft has had airflow trouble with its previous consoles, particularly the Xbox 360, so it makes sense that it would put as many resources as it can into making sure that the new console does not suffer the similar fate. Though this problem seems to be solved for the most part with the Xbox being accessible either vertically or horizontally, the problem of airflow returns when taking into account that the box will be placed inside of a stand somewhere. The Xbox Series X may have to be exclusively horizontal in a stand. The average entertainment stand can range in dimensions of average of 2 feet tall or about 20 to 28 inches in height, but putting the new Xbox into an entertainment stand horizontally, depending on your type of stand, can leave about another foot's worth of space. If anything is placed adjacent to the console, such as a stack of game cases, then the space for airflow becomes severely reduced, and the console could potentially operate in a hotter environment than intended. So they go on, and here's what they say. Another problem with the new Xbox's verticality is the collection of dust. If the console is going to be primarily used vertically without consistent cleaning, dust will drop directly on top of the console's ventilation system, which will inevitably cause it to run hotter and drain more power. Basically, the new Xbox in its vertical position is highly susceptible to the accumulation of dust, and they go on and they talk about this, which actually makes quite a lot of sense. But really quickly, personally, I'm not too worried about this. I think Microsoft are pretty smart and they know how they're going to deal with this. They wouldn't just create it this way and go, oh wait, someone on a blog or a website just figured out that we just made a huge mistake. I'm pretty sure they went through a lot of testing before revealing this design, unless they thought maybe PlayStation would come along at the Game Awards and they were like, well, we have to make some news and here's our console, and now they're sticking with it. But I highly doubt the latter of that. They probably went through a ton of testing with their console before they revealed it to us, the public. Now, realistically, is it going to be a huge problem? I think it could. Like, it really could, because the thing is, a lot of PCs out there have really clever ways of avoiding dust collection and just the way their fans and their cooling systems work. And this is a good way to do it, like with the Xbox Series X, like having one major big fan that's just going to take all that heat out of there and keep that airflow going. But the way that they are advertising this console and marketing it in every single shot is vertical, and to have it collect dust, like, because dust is going to fall, it's just going to fall in there. It's not going to be a good thing, and you're going to be constantly having to clean it. But from the looks of things, maybe you can actually remove that little top piece I'll pop it up on screen right here, so you can see right here on screen. Maybe you could remove this piece of the console and clean that in there every now and then, but I know a lot of people out there probably wouldn't even be bothered doing that because it's a console, it's not a PC. You're not spending $5,000 up to that much or whatever, you know, that you spend on a PC. But the thing is, it's a console, it's a very consumer-friendly device. It should be, at least. You shouldn't have to be going in and cleaning the dust every single, like, 2, 3, 4 weeks, however long it takes for you to collect dust in your system. But I am a little bit worried. I will say that. I'm not going to jump and go crazy over it just yet. I am actually interested to see if Phil Spencer says anything about this, because I feel like this article will end up actually gaining some steam, because this just came out a few hours ago and a lot of people are already talking about it as a big problem, which is interesting because we've known about this console for over a week now, and I didn't even think of this problem. Like, a lot of people were just talking about the design and making memes and whatnot, but yeah, I don't know. This is a bit worrying. I do like the design. It has grown on me. I don't mind. I'd never really disliked it or anything, but this hopefully doesn't become a problem. If it does, Microsoft is going to have a lot of issues like they did with the Red Ring of Death with the Xbox 360 and all the overheating that system had because it had a lack of fans. Now they've got the complete opposite, which is a massive fan, but it might not be in the best position for the system if you lay it vertically. But if you lay it flat, then you'll be alright, but then it may not even fit into your entertainment unit, which kind of sucks. And then on top of that, the way it's going to work with the overheating, the heating of that entertainment unit, it could end up causing even more problems. So yeah, there's a whole series of problems here that I didn't even think about, but I'm still excited to get one. I'm probably going to have it vertically to the side of my TV. I'm not going to put it into an entertainment unit, probably just because it won't fit the way I want it to fit vertically. And then on top of that, when you do lay it horizontally, I should say, when you do lay it horizontally, that Xbox button's going to be the wrong way around. It's not going to be upwards, so it's going to look a bit weird, even though you probably never look at your system while you're playing the games anyway, but it's just a little aesthetic thing. But anyway, let me know what you guys think regarding that. But we've actually got some more gaming news to get to with the Xbox side of things, because this whole video is actually going to be all Xbox related. So let's move on. And the next thing that we are talking about is we've got this right here. It's actually a really quick one here, and it's Forza Motorsport 8. So it's the next Forza game in the Forza series, obviously. So it's actually playable right now on PC and Xbox Series X. The thing is, it's not playable for us. So it's only available for people that obviously work at Turn 10 and Microsoft, people like Phil Spencer and other people that actually work on the game themselves. But the game is playable and it will be shown next year. Now, Microsoft haven't actually said anything officially regarding this game just yet, but Turn 10 Studios creative director Chris Isaki confirmed that during a live stream on Mixer, he revealed that the next-gen Forza title is now fully playable and we should be able to hear a lot more about it in 2020. So my guess is we'll see something at E3 next year in June. Now, this is some pretty exciting news right here that they are working on the game. It is going to be a next-gen release. I'm pretty sure it's also going to be released on the Xbox One, Xbox One X, all that good stuff like this generation of consoles, but it will be coming to PC, which is Windows, and then we'll also see it on the Xbox Series X, and I can't wait to see it on the Xbox Series X because that's going to be truly incredible on a 4K TV. Obviously, you can still pump those settings up, the graphics and all that on the PC version and get even better, but then again, you want that $500 price tag, that casual, awesome fun on your TV with a 4K TV. It's gonna look awesome, but the thing is, I'm more of a Forza Horizon fan than a Forza Motorsport fan. Like, I've always preferred that series, so I can't wait for that next game, eventually, maybe a couple of years from now, hopefully. But yeah, it's cool that they are already playing it. It is pretty close to finishing development, and they have added new stuff into the game, and obviously there are going to be big changes that we don't even know about just yet. But anyway, we do have more news on today's show, and we are obviously still sticking with Xbox. As I mentioned, this whole video, for some reason, it just happened to be this way today. It is all Xbox related news, and this is it. We've got the Xbox Live Games with Gold coming for January 2020. So it has been revealed by Major Nelson that we are getting some pretty awesome games this month, honestly. If we look at the games available from the 1st of January to the 31st of January, we are getting Styx. So that game will be coming out, and that's an Xbox One release. Then on the 16th of January to the 15th of February, you can get yourself Batman: The Telltale series, the complete season, episodes 1 to 5, for free. Obviously, these games are all free, but that's pretty cool right there. So those are the Xbox One titles. The Xbox 360 titles that you can get, obviously these work on Xbox One also, but you can get yourself Tekken 6. I screwed that up, but that is the 1st of January to the 15th of January. Then from the 16th of January to the 31st of January, you also can get yourself Lego Star Wars 2, which is awesome. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I think Star Wars, that game right there, Episode 2 Lego, that game, that's probably the best one on there. If you played that with friends, it is so much fun. That pretty much does it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. As I said, gently click that like button and you can get yourself a banana. Oh, well, I guess I'm eating this now because it broke. And subscribe. I don't want to eat that bit. Subscribe if you haven't already with the notification bell on. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.